Hello guys, welcome back. Welcome to Infotech IT Training. I'm Saif Majumdar, VMware Certified Data Center and Cloud. Today I'm going to show you guys how to create SAN and NAS storage and how to add SAN and NAS in your ESXi environment. So first I need to create SAN storage. For SAN I have to use some third-party tools. You can use like NetApps or StarWind, OpenFiler, a lot of tools out there, and today I'm going to use StarWind software. It's the third-party tools, so I'm going to install StarWind. Where did I put it? Okay, here's the software. Yep, software. Sorry. Software. Not here. SQL Server tools. Okay, I got it. This is StarWind software, and this is my license key. So I'm just install it. Next, accept agreement. Next. Default location is fine for me right now. If you want, you can choose different location. Install next. StarWind software. Start. Okay. Next. Okay, let me back. Request free version of key. Thank you. I don't have a key. Thank you. I do have a key. Okay. Thank you. I do have a key. Next, and browse the key. Okay. This one is my key. Next. Okay. Next. Install. And it will take a few minutes. I'm going to pause the videos. When it's done, I'll come back. Well, let's start software for StarWind and see. Okay, install. Okay, it's finish. Close this window, and I'm going to start the StarWind management console. Double click on it. So for creating the SAN storage, you can choose individual server only for storage, and you can cluster on your SAN storage in your real environment. But right now it's a demonstration, so that's why I'm using this computer. I'm using this computer, and I'm using some portion of my hard drive as a SAN server. So you can do it in an individual machine. It's same thing, whatever I'm going to do right now. So right now I need a space for creating a SAN storage, but because I'm using right now this computer, that's why I don't have like enough drive or free space. Whatever I have, I'm just going to create some folder. In here I have 193 GB free, so I'm going to create here some folder for SAN storage. In here I'm going to create folder, and I'm going to name it SAN storage. Okay, I'm going to minimize it. Okay, this is my StarWind software. So now I can create some storage here. First I have to connect with my server. So add StarWind server. His host is live authentication. My host IP is 192.168.0.2. Okay, yes, now it's connected with my domain, and this is my AD server, and it takes the port number 3261. Okay, inside of this connect. Okay, I already connect. Okay, first you select the domain name, and then you have to select on connect, and then it will connect. Now I got these two options. Is one is target, and another is devices. First I have to add the devices. So in the devices options, right click on this and you will get add devices options. Click on add device and then you will get a wizard. First one is high availability devices, virtual hard disk, raw device, virtual disk. Actually I don't have the physical server right now, that's why I'm using the virtual hard disk, because inside of this I'm creating another SAN storage, that's why I'm choosing virtual hard disk. Next, I have to create an image file. Next, create a new virtual disk. Next, new virtual disk location and name. So click on browse option and select the drive. Oh no, sorry, maybe it's in H drive. I create a folder, SAN storage. Okay, it comes here. Now I wanna give a name. What I should put a name? SAN storage. Okay, SAN 01 dot img. Must you have to use this extension img. Remember, filtered with extensions img. Whatever name you put in here, after that you have to use .img. Okay, and here you can specify the storage, how much storage you want to assign. So I'm gonna create 50 GB. Click on next. So it shows the location. Next, click on no caching. Next, create a new target. Okay, you have to put a target alias. So put on the name like SAN1, SAN01, sorry, and check mark on target name. So it creates this target name SAN01, and allow multiple connections as ASCII connector, because if you want to make a clustering, this time multiple computer can use the same storage. So next, and finish. So I create one 50 GB storage for SAN. Now I'm gonna create another one, add the same way, virtual hard disk. Next, image file. Next, create a virtual disk. Next, browse, select the location, SAN storage, and here you can name like SAN02 dot img. Don't forget it. Okay, and assign the space whatever you want. I wanna create the same space, 50 GB. Next, no caching. Next, put the target alias name SAN02, allow multiple concurrent ASCII connections, clustering. Next, and then next. Yes, done. Okay, I create already two storage for SAN 0 and SAN 02. And I want to create another one. So the same way, virtual hard disk, then click next, image file, next, create a new virtual disk, next, browse, select the location, SAN storage, name it as a SAN 03 dot img, don't forget it, img. Okay, and assign the space, same thing. I want to put 50 GB. But you can change it, you can use 60, 70, 1 terabyte, whatever you want, but I don't have enough storage, that's why I just create 50/50. So it's 50 GB. Click on next, select no caching, and target alias. The target name is SAN 03. Target allow multiple concurrent iSCSI connections for clustering. Click on next and finish. So now I have three storage for SAN, but I didn't create yet SAN because SAN is not complete yet. But I just allocate a memory for SAN. I create three storage for SAN. Okay, so storage is ready. Now I want to integrate with my vCenter server. So vCenter server, first I want to add with this add storage. First maybe you have to, okay, storage adapter. First you have to add a storage adapter iSCSI enable. So click on add software iSCSI adapter. Remember, if you want to add SAN storage, first you have to add the adapter. So how you can go there, select your ESXi host, go to configuration, and then storage adapter, click on add software iSCSI adapter. Okay, a new software iSCSI adapter will be added to the storage adapter list. Added, select the software iSCSI adapter in the list and click on properties to complete the configuration. Okay, so it's in progress, it's complete, it's done. So go properties, network configuration, general network configuration, dynamic discovery, static discovery. Okay, so how you can connect your SAN storage with your ESXi host, that means your vCenter. So for that, first you have to select your ESXi host. I'm telling you again, select your ESXi host, go to the configuration tab, and click on add, and then you will get options to add. But I already created, that's why it's show me like the add options is not highlighted. Okay, so after you create the adapter, iSCSI software adapter, then just select it, right click on it, go properties, Go network configuration, add, okay. Is management network. I don't have actually for the SAN you have to select the SAN network adapter, but I don't have here. I have only one NIC card. So I have to add dynamic discovery, add. Okay, first I have to select I have to go to the dynamic discovery tab, and this is add send target server. So ISKG server, I have to put here the ISKG server information, the IP address of ISKG server. So my ISKG server is this one, which that means my AD server. I have to put here my AD server IP because it's my SAN server right now, 192.168.0.2. So, okay. Yes, ISKG server is here. Now go network configuration, general network configuration, add. See in here the static discovery, it show me all the SAN here, SAN 01. So I have to go to select the first SAN 01, then add. Actually I have this one, so I don't need it. The rescan of the host or adapter recommend for this configuration change. Okay, so go back to storage. It's in progress because I already showed the storage. So now storage, add storage from disk clone. Next, so I'm going to back again. In here from the network storage adapter, I just create ISKG software adapter, and then I go properties, and I go dynamic discovery. I just put my IP address of the SAN server, and then static discovery shows immediately shows whatever I have storage in my SAN. It's SAN 01, SAN 02, and SAN 03. That's all. Close it. Now I wanna initialize. So if I want to initialize with my storage, then I have to go to the storage option. In here still is nothing. I have my default one. So if I want to add, then I have to click on add storage, then disk/loon, that means logical unit number. It can be fiber channel, iSCSI, or local SCSI disk. So I select this one because I'm going to add a SAN storage. Next, expand it. You see here SAN 01. I wanna initialize this one right now, so I'm going to click next. BMFS5, it's okay. Next, click on next. Enter data store name. So you can put the data store name like SAN 01, whatever you want you can put it, but make sure you can make sure you put meaningful name. SAN 01. Okay, next. Maximum available space, custom spacing. You can customize it, but I don't want it because I want to use the full 50 GB, whatever it has. So now next, and it's done. Just finish. So it's in progress. Just wait a couple of minutes. Okay, it's done, it's completed. So what is status now showing? Before I had only one data store, is a data store 1. Now I have SAN01. That's nice. Devices description, it says, wow, it says Rocket Ice Cache disk, and storage 49.75 GB, 348 GB. That's good. Now I wanna initialize the other two storage which I created in my StarWind. So now I'm going to go again the same option, add storage, disk or loon, click on next. See, before it shows 3 because now it's 2 because I already initialized 1. So select this one, click on next, the same way, next, the same thing, just next, and put the name SAN02. Just click on next, next, finish, and now it's in under process. It will take time. Just I'm going to pause the video and I'll come back again. Okay guys, it's done. So now I have two storage, SAN storage here. I want to add another one, so go add storage, same way, disk and loon, next, select one because I have one left only, click on next, next, next. It's not necessary that you have to put the same name whatever you give on your StarWind. It's not necessary. You can put whatever name you want, but I'm just using the same thing, same one. It's easy for me to identify. So okay, go ahead and click on next, finish. Again it will take time, so it's in under process. I'm going to pause the video. When it's done, I'll come back again. Okay guys, it's done. It shows completed. So now I have 3 storage. So SAN configuration is done. I configure the SAN server and I integrate the SAN storage with my ESXi host. So now I have a lot of storage. So SAN is done. Now I want to show you guys how to add NAS, network attached storage. SAN stand for storage area network and NAS stand for network attached storage, NAS. So I'm going to show you how to add NAS storage. So minimize this one. This is my base center server computer, so I'm going to minimize this one, and this is my main server, AD server. I don't have enough server here, that's why I'm using this one as a demo purpose for the demonstration. So I'm going to my hard drive. Oh my goodness, I don't have enough space. It has 17 GB, this is 43 GB. What about my other server? Let me check. Okay, forget about that because this computer has the same thing. SAN storage? Oh no, not this one. 180 GB, 74 GB free, but in here I want to install some. Okay, yeah, I can use this one. So for the SAN storage, the thing is you need some configuration in your for the NAS storage. For the NAS storage, you need to before you configure NAS, you need to enable some options in your AD Active Directory, and this is my RDC server, replicate domain controller. So let me check my Active Directory, the server manager, and the role options, file server. Let me check the okay, so what service is enabled right now? In the file server is only install one. So if I want to create NAS storage, I have to install services for network file system, NFS, these options. So I have to select this one. I have to go add role services. So from file services, if you don't have file services, you have to select role and add roles directly. And if you have some sorry some feature from file services but you don't have services for network file system, so from here, services for network file system, file services for the network file system, and then add role services. Here services for network file system, click on next and click install. It will take some, yeah, it will take few minutes, so we have to wait. So in the meantime, I'm going to pause the video and I'll come back again when it's done. Okay, installation is done. Then now close these options. I'm gonna create a folder here, folder, and name it NAS storage. NAS storage. Right click on this folder, go to properties and click on NFS sharing tab, manage NFS sharing options, click on check mark on share this folder, go permission, change by default it's read only, change it and make it read write, and click on allow root access. If you want, you can assign like individual machine, whatever you want, but right now I want to use like all machines I allowed, whatever I want to connect. So okay, click apply, okay, and close. So the storage configuration is done. Now it's time to integrate with my ESXi host. So how I can integrate it? So I'm going to my vCenter server, vCenter, same thing, select the ESXi host where you want to integrate this NAS storage. So IP address of ESXi host, go configuration options, go storage options, and then click on add storage. Before we select disk/loon, because before we add SAN storage, now I'm going to use NAS storage, and for the NAS the storage type is NFS, network file system. So I have to select this one. You see here, NAS, network file system. Next, server means you can put here the server name or the qualified domain name, or you can put the IP address. So I'm going to put IP address because it's easy for me, 192.168.0.2, and my folder name is, I know it's NAS, it's called, it's TU, origin storage. If you're confused, you can check it again. Go here and check it. Yes, it's NAS storage, all capital. Okay, and data store name, you can put here data store name like okay, we can put the NAS storage or NAS01, whatever you want. NAS NFS 01, because later on you can create another NAS, that's why you can name it like 01, 02, whatever you want. Next and finish. What the heck? The mount request was denied by the NFS server. Check the export exists and that the client is permitted to mount it. Okay, so it's actually it's a permission error. Okay, because now I'm logging with bSphere client, and because this is secure server, that's why it doesn't take me. So the normal way I can add it. Okay, the same server I can create it here also. So I can okay, 21 GB, 34 GB, 15 GB. Let me try again, because it should take me, but I don't know why it doesn't take me. It should take me. Completed. Add storage network. Okay, let me check. Let me check. Minimize everything, because it's the problem with authentication. So properties, NAS storage, properties, NAS sharing. Okay, permission. I put here all permissions, but I don't know why it doesn't take. NAS storage. No server authentication, Kerberos authentication, Kerber 5. It should take me. I don't know why. .168.0.2. Oh, sorry. The problem is why it doesn't take it, because I use the wrong IP address of NAS server. Sorry guys, because I use on 3 server, not the 2. I put the wrong IP address. So it's the NAS underscore storage, NAS storage, NAS underscore NFS 01. Next, finish. Now it will take, I think, because if yes, it's done. Wow. See, NAS storage, I have NAS storage, the capacity 100 GB and available space 74 GB. Wow, it's done. So now you can create virtual machine or whatever you want, you can create and you can use this storage. For example, I'm now creating a one virtual machine for Windows 7. New virtual machine, custom installation, next, BM02. before we create BM01, so BM02 underscore Win7. Next, see, before it's showing me only one storage, data storage, the default one. Right now I have 4 storage, 3 from my SAN and 1 from my NAS storage. So whatever I want I can select. So now I'm going to use SAN. Click on next, virtual machine. I'm going to install Windows 7 64-bit. Click on next. I'm going to use 2 core in 1 socket. Next, 2 GB is enough for me. Okay, next, and okay, next. Create a new virtual disk by default one. It show me 32 GB. Okay, I want to use like 40 GB and thin provisioning. Next, SCSI 01. You can use 01, 02, whatever you want, up to like this. 01. Next, edit virtual machine settings before your completion. Continue. And before I install, it gives me another options to change and modify whatever you want. So from this list I'm going to CD-ROM options, because I want to install operating system through my host device. That means my ESXi server, not client. Client means my vCenter server. So I select host device, and one important things in here, don't forget to connect to it. Connect at power on and finish. So it's in progress. Okay, almost done. Okay, so under this ESXi host I have 2 virtual machine environment. I don't have this Windows or this operating system right now, but I create the environment for this operating system. So later on we will install the operating system as a VM virtual machine. So that will be all today. Thank you for watching my video, and my next video I'll cover to configure Active Directory, to integrate Active Directory with vCenter server. So subscribe on my channel and watch my video. Thank you very much.